All right, Brady. So we got Chicago next. I'm going back to them alphabetically. So we have Chicago over under Brad 9 wins.
You know what? I'd put them right at nine.
I
If I
know.
had to guess one way or the other, I would say under. Only because I don't know if they have the experience at quarterback to repeat what they did last year. I think they trail off just slightly.
Yeah, this is kind of like I know it's Trubisky's third year, but it's kind of like a sophomore season because it's his second year in this offense. Defensive coordinators have a year of tape. Again, tough division. I do think they're a 9-7 team. I'm right on that 9, just like you are, Brad. But if you held me to an over under, I say under simply because Fangio left and went to Denver, and it's going to be hard. I mean, I think this defense last year is so nasty. It's going to be nasty this year. They
Okay.
don't. Pagano will be back. Will be there. I think the defense will be okay, but I think that's a big loss, and I don't think that I don't think that that's being reported as much. That's a loss, man. That's a loss when a
Yes,
defensive
okay,
coordinator.
and
Yeah,
yes, it absolutely is. Also, I'm glad you said that because last year they led the league in takeaways. I'm pretty sure of it by a very large
they
number. I
did.
think that second place wasn't even really close. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong, but I think it was like half the amount or something a little bit above that. Anyways, my point is some seasons these teams they just get the fever for taking the ball away,
Mm-hmm.
and it almost becomes like it becomes a habit. Like the inertia is created, and that's what you do. But that is extremely difficult to reproduce year in and year out. It is very, very tough.
Yeah, look, you have Khalil Mack still wreaking havoc, right,
Yes,
off
the
off
guy's
the
a
edge,
maniac,
right?
yes.
You still have a lot of talent on this defense, and Pagano is a good coach. So it's not like all is lost here. But like you said, Brad, I mean, that's hard to consistently create turnovers like that. Like we
Right.
saw that, I think, in the Lovie Smith era in Chicago. We saw, they were really good at punching the ball out. Peanut Tillman was, like, maybe the best I've ever seen at punching the ball out. From a defensive back position. But, you look at this year, I just think I think the defense will still be one of the best defenses in the league, but it's hard to produce. And we talked a little bit about Cleveland, I think, last week. Greg Williams in the Cleveland Browns last year, I know we got all this hype about Odell and Baker Mayfield's second year and all this stuff. They've produced a lot of turnovers in Cleveland last year. And now Greg Williams and that whole scheme's gone. And they have another
Right.
good defensive coordinator there. But that, it's not all about the offense. It is a lot about it, but it's not all about that every single time. And so now
Right.
you look this year, you have Trubisky, in his second year in this system. Jordan Howard's gone. You have David Montgomery, a rookie coming in. He's heralded. Everybody kind of assumes he's going to be the next great running back in this system. Tariq Cohen, he's going to be very good this year. I like the talent. Allen Robinson, Anthony Miller. I think Anthony Miller will be the best receiver in this system. But I'm worried, man. I'm worried about this team. I think Burton probably takes a step up. But I think that, I think it's just going to be a tough sledding for this team, man.
Yeah, and I think that, it is a tough division this year. I think Green Bay is going to be better. Not because I'm a homer. I actually do think they're going to be much better.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Minnesota is a force to be reckoned with. I don't think they're going to be any better or worse than they have been the past couple seasons. And for the past couple seasons, they've gotten some pretty tremendous results. And I don't know how well Mitch, can the guy carry the team? I just don't know. And if they don't create those turnovers, now granted, they have a complete maniac. They have Bobby Boucher, Khalil Mack on the other side of the ball. The guy is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So, hey, maybe they can. Maybe that's what you need to create all those turnovers constantly.
Yeah, the pass rush certainly helps with that.